Chat, it's been a little while since we've done Wheel of the Weird. And if you don't know what this is, it is a totally original concept. Definitely not already done by people way funnier than me. And with more effort. This is where we watch 10 to 30 minute things. It's Gongo. No, it's best of the worst. No, it's something a little bit different. I have a curated selection of some really strange things that we found, whether it be myself, chat members, my mods, whatever. And we're going to take a look at these, but the wheel is going to decide. It's been like 7 months since I've done one of these because of, honestly, kind of just more copyright issues. But well, I'll show you the wheel. The wheel has these, and the wheel giveth, the wheel taketh. We've got Decide to be Drug-Free, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, Paddy the Pelican, Synth Axe Demo, Yo-Yo Man, Blossom the Clown, fun stuff, TikTok, Let's Talk, How to Talk Minnesotan, T-Bone's World of Clowning, Finnish Lord of the Rings, and the films of Nanny Lynn. So the wheel decides what we watch tonight. That said, I do have something I would like to start with, because this is too short to be on the wheel, so I'm just gonna give you a bonus one. This is the kind of stuff you can expect.
Tamam, gel benimle. Gel benimle.
So, yeah. This is gonna get claimed. The E.T. music is definitely gonna get claimed, but I don't even care. Vinny, you showed this. No, I didn't.
Çok şaşırdım.
Geldi. Siz de hoş geldiniz. Biliyor musun, benim aklım biraz kıtır olması.
Anladım.
Allah'ıma.
No, I didn't show this.
Niye bildin onu? Ama.
No, I promise you, this is new. Wow, what a magical creature. Good thing for us, he was beamed back to his home planet, never to be seen again, and, you know, Poochie died on his way. Alright, well, shall we spin the wheel? First spin of the night, I'm hoping we get... The one I would like to see tonight would be... Finnish Lord of the Rings. Oh god. It's Paddy the Pelican. Alright. Alright, this one actually arrives with a story. Alright, so I have a couple episodes of this. I just want to read. Terrible cartoon series from the 50s that barely avoided becoming lost media. Allegedly produced entirely by a single man with no budget to work with. It's full of horrible animation and nonsensical rambling dialogue. Of the 65 episodes that were allegedly planned, only 6 survived. So yeah, this is all that's left.
Hi there, boys and girls. Paddy the Honest Pelican is paying a neighborly visit to Kenny Crow, a thrifty old bird friend, so let's join them.
Oh, at the rate I'm saving
Great
money,
intro
I'll
music.
enough to buy a cornfield, Paddy. Yes, I will.
Holy doodle, Kenny. It isn't safe here. You should take this to the bank.
Oh, don't worry, Paddy. I have a wonderful hiding place for the bank. Nobody would ever find in this secret sliding paddle. See, if I hadn't shown it to you, you'd never know where to find it.
Don't do it, take two.
Boy, this is my lucky day. I've been wondering where I'd get some money, but I don't have to weather any further. I can play a mean trick on Kenny Crow and put the blame
was that?
on...
Hang on.
You never know where to...
What do you say?
I don't have to weather any further. But I don't have to weather any further.
Weather any further.
I can play a mean trick on Kenny Crow and put the blame on Paddy Pelican. This is gonna be real great.
Oh, well, Paddy, I gotta leave for work, so I'm gonna take my money and hide it, and I'm gonna lock the door, because I gotta make some more money to buy a cornfield. I can't take any chances.
Oh, I can hardly wait to get that piggy bank. Kenny Crow's not gonna get his cornfield
This
if
is amazing.
I can help it. I can get one of Paddy Pelican's fingerprints, but a footprint will be just as good. I'll
it's just
send him
like
to jail where he
ad-libbing.
can't bother me anymore. I'm not much of an artist, but this is one art job I can do. It's just a matter of copying. There, perfect. Now with a little mud on it, I can play a good dirty trick on him.
It is
boy,
rambling
this is gonna
dialogue.
be work. Oh! That hurt. That hurt. Wow. I better get that piggy bank and get out of here in a hurry.
Get out of him in a
That's
hurry.
clever. Nobody would.
Hang on, let's rewind that.
That hurt. That hurt. Wow. I better get that piggy bank and get out of here in a hurry. Say, that's clever. Nobody would ever find this without knowing about it.
What's he doing with that piggy bank? Whoa!
Kenny Crow won't get his cornfield, but I'm gonna live for quite a while.
A lot of the animation is just things happening back and forth.
He'll never be able to squirm out of this one. His own footprints will prove it. Oh boy, this is one of the
Just back and
smartest
forth.
schemes I ever.
No one ever
figured
stops
out.
talking.
And there's
It's like Robot in the Family.
No way in the world I can get into trouble. It's perfect.
I mean, if this is all one person, including the voices, it's impressive, but I can see why this didn't become a beloved classic.
I'd sleep tonight. I'm too worried about all that money in Kenny Crow's house. Oh my God! That brick just missed me. I wonder
This is
who
like
threw
your
it.
steamed hams video where you forgot the lines. Yep.
I wonder who threw it. Ah! I did. And I'll make more than that before I'm through with you, Paddy. I thought I could trust you. I'm gonna get the police to put you in jail. Now, look here, Kenny. I
Wow.
don't know anything about what you're talking about. I haven't done anything to you. I swear I haven't done anything.
Do you mean to tell me you
Well,
want
oh,
to
okay,
stand
that's
there and say you
experimental.
didn't take my piggy bank? I'm telling you that you took my piggy bank.
Well,
I'm
hi,
telling you.
Paddy. Say, I've been wondering. I saw that bulge in your beak when you were leaving this house before. I didn't have any blood on my beak. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, Kenny Crow. I don't know. So, you did take it, see? We caught you red-handed. Well, you've got all the right to his money. I'll tell you, I'm gonna go with you and see that he doesn't run away.
Love the
there
organ.
you are, footprints, Paddy. The secret panel's open, and you're the only person who knew about it. Ah, this is funny. You got an awfully muddy house, and I don't see any mud outside. Those footprints lead away from the secret panel, but there isn't any leading toward it. That just couldn't be. To make those footprints without footprints, there's some dirty work here, I'll tell you that. Don't let him talk you out of it, Kenny. He took your...
I'm so
I'm
exhausted.
telling you, he took it.
I'm so
Now listen
exhausted.
here, how did you know I took the piggy bank? Nobody said a word about it. You didn't know. How did anybody know about the piggy bank? Where did you know about it, huh? Yeah. How did you know about it? No, listen here. No, I tell you, oh, there he goes. Now I knew it. He's that guilty one. Oh, boy, we're gonna catch him. I'll tell you. Yep. He's running. I think he's going towards his house. That's where he's going. Hey, look what he dropped.
He just picked it up. Wow, that's amazing. We didn't even get to see it.
Look at this. Let's catch him. Come out of your frost, ready? Come on out. Come on out, I tell you. Come on out.
Oh, all right. Take your old piggy bank. But don't call the police, please. They said the last time they arrested me that if I got into any more trouble, well, they'd lock me up for good.
I won't call the police, Freddy. And as soon as I've taken all the coins out of it, I'm going to let you have the piggy bank. Now, and then you can save your own money.
That was
There it
nice
is,
of you.
Right on your old noggin.
Oh, man. Well, I can kind of see why that didn't turn into Looney Tunes level, but yeah. A couple quick things. One, someone said I showed the alien dumpy last time. No, I didn't. And I definitely won't show it again next time. And also, apparently, decide to be drug-free was done already, so we can remove that. It's weird because it's on the wheel, but it's not even in the folder. Okay, so that's good. All right. Now we will watch episode 2 of Paddy the Pelican. Chat, what do you mean you don't want to watch episode 2 of Paddy the Pelican?
Hi there, boys and girls. Let's join Amos and Buster Bear as they swim far out into the blue, blue ocean looking
Chat,
for
it's only 5
adventure.
minutes. It's only 5 minutes. It's good. It's going to be good.
Buster, this is so fun swimming around here having a wonderful time.
Doggone, Amos. That's a mighty pretty boat out there. I wonder who it belongs to, you know? It don't look like there's anybody in there.
Oh,
There's
God.
something funny going on, you know? I don't see anybody. If there is anybody, maybe he's laying down in the boat and he's sick. Maybe we better should go over and maybe help him out, huh?
Maybe we better should
That's
go
all right,
over.
Amos. There's nobody aboard that boat. I don't think there is. Let's take a look. Let's take a look.
Buster, I don't know whether this is a good idea or not. Then let's take a look and see if the motor runs. I can't get the slightest sputter out of it. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing's going to happen, I'll tell you.
Well, there's a good reason for it, I tell you. Just take a look. There's nothing in the gas
Nothing's
tank.
even
I think
matching.
we better swim back ashore, we should.
This is no time to start swimming. Look at those clouds up there. Oh, and they're coming fast.
Oh, if there's any way we can keep this little boat from bouncing around so much, James, I'm getting seasick. Oh, woe is me. If I ever get to dry land again, I'm going
All
to
the
stay there,
voices
I'll tell
were
you.
the creator
I never
except
want to go out on
one.
a boat again.
I wouldn't mind a little dry land myself, Buster, but I sure hope we don't land on those rocks over there. They're coming up mighty fast, and they're, look out now. They're getting too close for comfort, I tell you. It's dangerous to flirt with those rocks. Here we go, Buster.
The fucking
I'm afraid
organ.
This is gonna be it. We can't possibly clear those rocks. Oh.
Doggone, Amos, the boat is wrecked. But even so, I was happy to have my feet on solid ground again. Oh, my head is spinning. Oh.
So, you got smart, and you brought my boat back, did you? You wrecked it in the bargain. Well, you're going to get plenty for it. Oh, for breaking Beachcomber's bill.
But we didn't take your boat, Mr. Beachcomber. We saw an empty boat
Like a
floating
fake
around.
Popeye.
We didn't do anything.
Oh,
I'll
no,
tell
he's
you,
not
we
even
didn't.
close to
Unlikely
Popeye, really.
story.
Oh,
You
a little
took my
bit.
boat and you
Just
left me
the
here to
anchor
starve to death
tattoo.
without any way of getting to the mainland for food or supplies.
Shut my mouth, Mr. Bill. You don't believe we do such a thing as that. We didn't smash your boats to bits.
Well, it's your fault, and I won't feel one bit about living on bear meat till somebody comes along to rescue me. I'll start the kettle boiling right now.
No, Mr. Bill, you don't need to say you're
He is close enough to Popeye.
I ever heard.
You wouldn't.
Someone
need
just
it,
said
Mr. Bill.
animation makes you
We
want to
were
pop
tough,
your
and you
eyes
wouldn't like
out.
that anyways. Really, I tell you, Mr. Bill, don't do that.
Only catch that is that boat out there is too far away and it's too rocky and too dangerous. It won't come for months, I'll tell you. And I'm going to live on bear meat.
Dude, look, Buster, a bird. And it looks like a pelican. It's one special pelican. Help!
Holy doodle! Amos and Buster
Finally,
Bear.
the
What are you
titular
doing
Paddy
out
the
here?
Pelican.
Oh, we swam in when we saw the boat drifting around loose, and then the storm carried us out here and washed us ashore. But we wanted to get away fast.
Beachcomber Bill thinks we took his boat and we got in the way of getting to the mainland for food, so he's planning to live on bear meat.
God,
Meaning
it's,
us.
it's like a
They didn't
psychic
take the boat
vampire in
Beachcomber
show
Bill. You
form.
can see right here. The rope's rotten. That's what's happened. You stay out of this. You stay out of this, you little pelican.
Oh,
No matter what happens,
now
I'm
that's
going to eat
happening.
him, see? Hurry up, fellas. Onto the island. If you climb the trees, you won't be able to get down. Hurry
When
up,
I
hurry up.
cut that rotten
That's right.
rope.
You come here. You can't get away from me, so you might as well quit crying. Haul, I'll throw this whirlpool at you, I'll tell you.
Amos, you zig, and I'll zag, and he won't catch us.
Yeah, pesky bird. Get away from my face. It's front of my aim. Stop it, I say. Stop it. I can't see what I'm doing. Hooray! Stumble and fell. That'll give you time to
Great
plan, okay,
music on that
fella?
organ, that-
Climb as fast
yep,
as you
in that
can.
sequence.
You think you're smart, do you? Well, I'll show you how smart you are. I'll get you down from those trees in a hurry. You just wait. You'll come down hard, all right. I'm just gonna chop and chop and chop, and you won't be so smart.
I don't think the person knows how to play.
I'm gonna crash any second. The tree's all ready to topple. What can I do? What can I do? Help me, quick.
Crowd away out into the farthest limbs of the trail forward towards the water. Let's get out on the limb. Hurry up. Hurry up.
Boy,
Oh,
I
my
sure hope
God.
that soft water, whatever kind it is, it'll be a lot of softer than the ground. Anyway, here I go. Oh.
Wow, you won't be so lucky. Here, Amos. Hold on to this line. Don't let go of it, whatever you do. I'm going to give the other end of it to Buster out in the water.
Hold on tight, Amos.
I
I'll
just
see
don't-
that you
I don't know what to
Don't
focus
worry about
on.
a thing except making a soft landing.
All right, fellas, don't waste a second. Tie the truck.
Someone said this isn't 5 minutes. This has been less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, blasted bird. Come back here. Come back with my tablecloth. You hear me? What in tarnation are you going to do with it? All right, fellas. Hold this up before you like a sail now. The breeze is blowing towards the mainland, so you'll go along fine. Say, there's a ship. I better fly over there to the island and tell them to rescue Beachcomber Bill.
Doggone, I don't see why Paddy's got to pick up Beachcomber Bill. He don't deserve to be rescued from the island. But I'm glad he's so kind-hearted, because if he weren't...
What is this frame?
Doing that kettle right this minute.
The end? Okay, wow. Yeah, that felt like 10 minutes. It was 5, but it felt like 10. So here's the next episode.
Crying.
Is that a balloon? Oh, I gotta see what this dude's voice sounds like.
Just what you think you want.
That's what I expected. You can kind of just imagine what's happening.
Got a small piece of candy.
Don't use the word small in the land of more. Everything here is larger than everywhere else.
Well, if I can't get something to eat, maybe I can at least get some sleep. Is there someplace where I can go to bed? No safety.
I'm sorry, what does Paddy the Pelican have to do with this?
You hold it up. Not one bigger or better.
Like, he's not even in this episode. His name is on it. Anyway, I won't subject you to another episode of this. So here's episode 4. No, we won't do that. Okay. All right. That's Paddy the Pelican. You got the idea. There's still 2 more episodes. Well, you don't need to see that one. I think you got all you needed from that one. But let's see what we get next. Someone said that there is... Oh, you know what? Let me remove the one that we're not doing. Which one was it? Decide to be drug-free? Okay, yeah, we got rid of that one. All right, that's gone. Someone said Finnish Lord of the Rings has scrotum. Like Gollum scrotum? Is that true? I don't know if I believe that. Yes? Huh. Well, it's an edited version. All right, let's just see what happens. Blossom the Clown fun stuff. Ooh. Well, sorry, chat, but it's Blossom the Clown fun stuff.
Gray skies, stormy clouds.
Is this going to be a Jesus thing?
Keeps on pouring down. Gotta find a way to pass the time till this storm is long gone. Cold days stuck inside. Blossom never lets that get her down, 'cause inside our mind is a treasure to be found. Imagination is all that's required.
What was that?
To join in the fun and to share the adventure. Come on, join Blossom the Clown in the journey.
No.
Imagination is all that's required of you.
Wow, this is Paddy the Pelican in song form.
You'll find Blossom never lets things get her down, 'cause any time is the right time to go and have some fun. Let's go have some fun. Come on, join the fun.
Do it again. Come on, have some fun. Let's just have some fun.
Well, hi. My name is Blossom the Clown.
Oh, no.
Hope the weather's not getting you down. If you're sad or blue, you can always change your feelings.
This was a mistake.
Just brush those blues away.
Like a clown?
Dancing. And playing.
Yeah, Rem Lazar is like
You can
way better
change
than
a
this.
boring rainy day into a day filled with fun stuff. But most important of all, you need to use your
A
imagination.
grief clown? No.
Now, where is that imagination anyway?
No, this is just a regular old
You
clown.
know it's somewhere.
Oh god, I want the Paddy the Pelican organ in this so bad. Please.
Now I remember, your imagination is here, inside your mind.
Is it?
It's
That's
that
cool.
special place where all your ideas are found. You can use your imagination to be anyone.
I'm gonna use my imagination to stop watching this. Hey, it worked! Oh, wait. Hang on.
Or go anywhere. Let's use our imagination and think of a special place where there's lots of sunshine and very little rain.
Mercury. Oh.
This place is called the desert.
You missed
Here, the sky is big, the mountains are tall, and the area is filled with all kinds of life. Thousands of different plants and animals.
It was
live
desert,
here.
yeah. Yeah,
The
it's
next
desert.
few minutes, let's explore the wonders of the desert.
Now, make sure your space is safe so that you may move around and play freely.
Was that the whole desert sequence? Someone in chat said, Vinny, I googled Blossom the Clown on YouTube, and the first suggestion was Blossom the Clown twerking.
Now lie down on your back and place your feet close to you. Imagine your body is a balloon. Breathe deeply through your nose and fill your body with air. Make sure your stomach is round and full.
Oh.
Next, breathe through your nose and empty all the air out of your body.
Chat, we're all doing
Now
this,
do it
right?
Again
Clown yoga.
and again.
Well, actually, this isn't yoga. This is just meditation. But
Now sit up.
clown-centric?
One of the animals that lives in the desert is the desert tortoise. Think about how a tortoise feels in the warm air of the desert. Now move your body
Very
into
turtly.
the position called the tortoise. First, spread your legs wide apart. Next, poke your arms out from under
Oh,
your legs
no.
with your palm down.
No, why this one? Why did it
Take a
land on
deep
this
breath
one?
And slowly bend forward and try to make your head touch the ground as you breathe out. Take a deep breath and slowly pick up your head and breathe out.
She's gonna twerk, isn't she?
Try it again.
Vinny, you have the power to end this. No, the wheel chose. It would be a really
Now
bad idea
think
for me to
of a
stop this.
rabbit who lives in the desert. Imagine having long ears
This isn't a desert rabbit. This is a
Strong
green
legs.
screen rabbit.
and a gentle spirit.
Like a Neil Breen graphic.
To make this position, first sit on your heels with your legs together. Make your back straight and stretch your arms to hold your feet. Next, take
All right,
a
I'm gonna
deep
do
breath,
this, chat. I'm gonna
and
do it.
As you breathe out, bend down and place your head close to your knees, still holding on to your feet. Breathe in again
I'm doing it, chat.
and out. Now breathe again, and as you breathe out, raise your head.
Okay.
Try it again.
I feel so much better. I should get a rib removed.
Snakes love to warm themselves in the hot sun. Imagine you are a snake.
Once
To
again,
be
they
a
just took
snake, move
animals
your
and,
body
and
so
put them
it
in front
is
of a green
long
screen.
and facing the floor. Place your hands flat on the floor. Take a deep breath, and as you breathe out, raise your head and
Chat, this
arch
might have
your
been
back,
someone's
keeping
first,
the
like,
rest
sexual
of the
awakening.
body on the ground. Breathe in again and out. Breathe in again, and as you breathe out, slowly bring your head down to the floor. Try it again.
11K people are awakening right now, dude. Someone said in chat. Cool. The
Our
joys
last
of
position will be a tall mountain. See how mountains are still and peaceful. The
Clownton.
position on the mountain begins by sitting on the floor with your legs crossed. Take a deep breath and let it out. Breathe again, and as you breathe out, raise your arms high above your head
This is
and
just
make
so.
your fingertips
It's like
touch.
no effort
Breathe
yoga.
in and out deeply and slowly. Feel yourself as a beautiful mountain. Now rest your arms.
Vinny, there's 11,000
Try
people
this
watching this right
again.
now. Yeah, picture all those people in a room, like a stadium or something, you know what I mean? And then just think about how famous this clown lady is right now.
Whoa!
What?
After
A talking
that, I feel
turtle?
mighty fine. Hey, Blossom, what time is it anyway?
Okay, I'm awake.
Now it's time for you to meet two of my very special friends, Kathy Safari and Mary the Mime.
No, a mime?
Hi, I'm Kathy Safari, and I like to show children the beauty of all
Wait a
creatures.
minute, that mime
And
is
this
just her
my
again.
very special
That's
friend, Mary the Mime.
wait, no, that's
She
not a
uses
different
her body
person.
to
That's
talk,
Blossom the
and
clown.
not her mouth. Is that right, Mary? I brought Mary along because she is very interested in animals and wants to know more about them. Here in front of me are a few animals that live in the many deserts from around the
I mean,
world.
at least we get to see some
I have been
animals. Those are
specially trained
cool.
to
But
handle these
geez, we
wondrous
got a
creatures.
mime?
They are my pets. But you should never disturb or touch any of these animals without the proper adult guidance. Dusty, let me put you down and have a carrot. Let's begin with my tarantulas, Shailene and Rosie. Tarantulas are not insects. They're arachnids, which include all spiders, scorpions, daddy longlegs, mites, and
She is miming so well.
Here, Mary, I'm going to let you hold Shailene. She is from Mexico. You must be very gentle and move slowly when handling a tarantula. Look, Shailene has a head, an abdomen, 8 legs, 2 arms, 2 fangs, and 2 eyes.
And a poison sac.
Her whole body is covered in fur. My other tarantula,
Can she mime fear?
its name is Rosie.
Could use a little bit of editing. Maybe we can,
Once a year, her outer body's hard covering gets too small. So she wiggles
move it
out
along.
of it and gets a new body. New eyes, new fangs, new bones, new everything. This is her outer body, called the exoskeleton.
Oh God, I don't want to see that.
Another form of arachnid is the scorpion.
Yeah, hold that one. Wait, no, don't hold the scorpion.
This is Molly, the emperor scorpion from Africa. She is carnivorous. That means she eats other animals. When she hunts, she
The mime
strikes
is
her
like, I don't
victim
want to
with
hold
the
that.
stinger
Thank
on her
you.
tail. The poison from her stinger paralyzes the animal. This allows her to grasp and eat her food. Molly's stinger has been clipped by professionals who know how to make a scorpion safe to hold.
Bad.
Scorpions come in different colors and sizes.
Bad.
Here's Goldie. She's also from Africa. She's a golden scorpion. Its hard covering gangs, new bone rises the animal, 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 rises the animal. This allows rises the animal. When he gets up, you should always check your shoes and bed to make sure a scorpion isn't hiding there. Now, Mary, you've heard about dragons. Well, this dragon is a black-bearded dragon from Australia.
Someone just said, I love mimes now.
Jigsaw. He likes people and is a great pet. Jigsaw is a male dragon who was born in the United States, but his family comes from Australia.
Wait, does
When he gets upset,
that dragon have an
someone wants
underbite?
to hurt him, his throat sac enlarges and turns black. This frightens his enemies and helps him from getting eaten from snakes and other larger animals.
Someone just says that doesn't look correct.
She comes from the dry
That
regions
poor
of
dragon.
Africa. She is only 3 years old. This is Spike. Spike is only 1 month old.
Wow.
When they get older, they can weigh up to 180 pounds, measure 36 inches long, and live to be 100 years old. They are vegetarians and they love to eat fruits and vegetables. They need lots of calcium in their diet.
That's the Jelkin
Our
turtle.
last reptile and animal guest is Romeo. Like all reptiles, he is cold-blooded and needs to live in a warm environment. Romeo is a green iguana from Mexico. He loves to climb and search for the warmth of the sun. Like the tortoise, he's a vegetarian. To protect himself, he uses his claws, incisor teeth.
Careful. Whoa, that's not. Whoa, that. Chat. I don't know none about animals, but when that finger showed up,
Like the tortoise, he's a vegetarian.
he was like, yo, is that a worm?
himself, he
Oh, he's a
uses his
vegetarian. Never
claws.
mind.
Incisor teeth.
But look at this face. It does a face.
And powerful tail.
That's
Now
yeah.
it's time to stand up, shake our bodies, and get ready to dance to a crazy song I heard while I was on safari. How about you, Romeo? How would you like to hear a song that we could all dance to?
Stand in the place where you live.
I know a place called Iguana Cafe that is south of the border and west of LA, and it's hot.
It's hot.
That's where you'll find all the natives have gone when they just want to let go and dance. At the Iguana.
Chad, I wonder if you can pinpoint what year this was made.
Whether or not you can dance. 'Cause everybody is moving and grooving to some kind of beat of their own.
It's the new King Gizzard. Sounds amazing, doesn't it?
Every creature shares a special chance to follow Mary and learn the animals dance. The bobcat.
Yeah, the bobcat. Is that the bobcat dance?
The tortoise.
Listen, if you do enough dances, one of them could catch on.
Mountain lion.
Fortnite. Okay. All right. Well, there's the.
At the Iguana, it does not matter whether or not you can dance. It's fun to be there and learn from Mary how the animals dance to the take a horn.
Oh, chat, I'm experiencing a little bit of secondhand embarrassment here. And I know I shouldn't, because she's loving this.
Do the rabbit.
She's doing great. No, she's doing great, but she's dressed as a mime is the problem.
The tarantula.
Okay, now that, I don't know if that's great. I'm having a little trouble looking at that one.
Do the road runner.
Love that dance. We gotta get her in Fortnite.
The iguana. It doesn't matter.
Can Gray Leno do any of these dances? He does all of them.
It's always back there. Plenty of dancers. They make the whole building sway. Iguana. Coyote.
So, I think this was all one take.
Kick like a badger.
I don't think you're gonna be doing stuff like this on the dance floor. You're gonna be doing your yoinky sploinkin', but I don't know about this.
Snake.
Wait, that was almost the what the fuck? It was like half of it.
I know a place called Iguana Cafe that is south of the border, and the music that's played there is hot.
Okay, how much more of the song is there? This is gonna be a lot more of this, huh?
So if you're down there, well, we'll see you round there. Iguana Cafe, ole! Ole! Ole!
I was happy to be
That's
wrong.
it.
Good.
So long!
That's it. Well, the declaration of saying that's it so long made me very happy, so that's got to count for
Well,
something.
Romeo, Mary the Mime, and all my animal friends, it's time for us to go now. Bye. Bye.
How do they do that? It's amazing.
The iguana, it doesn't matter whether or not you... Oh, Ladyfinger, how are you doing this rainy afternoon?
Oh, no.
Fine, oh Butterfinger, you slippery character, you. Where are you off to today?
Well, I'm off to see Blossom do her new finger plays. I've heard her...
The original Finger family.
Marvelous. Would you care to join me?
Oh, that sounds fine. Shall we go?
Oh, by all means. The iguana, it doesn't matter whether or not you can dance.
Our first finger play is about a desert bird called the cactus wren.
Did you know that
Oh, no, the fingers again. No, I thought we got rid of them.
cactus plant?
Jolly good. Why don't we all join in with Blossom and help tell the story of how the cactus wren tricks her enemies?
Oh, righto, yes, let's.
I thought this was going to be like a Jesus
The
clown.
poem is called The Cactus Wren.
She's just
and
kind
Her
of a finger clown.
Family. String, straw, twigs, and weeds help Mother Wren and her family. First nest there, second nest here, third nest
Chad, it's almost
there,
over.
built with care. Next comes the enemy sneaking up to hurt Mother Wren and her family. First nest there, second nest here,
Someone said Elden Ring lore.
third nest there, no one there. String, straw, twigs, and weeds hide Mother Wren and her family.
What about
Where
Mikola
is
and
Mother
Renala?
Wren and her family? Why, here in the fourth nest, far from
What
the
if Miyazaki watched this as a kid and it stuck with him, so
Our
he
next
decided to
finger
make
play
Elden
is
Ring?
about another desert animal
That'd be pretty cool.
called the desert tortoise.
Didn't we cover the tortoise?
Butterfinger,
Yes?
I say, it's important to remember that the desert tortoises are protected by law.
That's jolly well true.
You know, you should never disturb a desert tortoise if you ever see one in the desert.
Righto.
The tortoise is a reptile. It's his style. A reptile. The tortoise is a reptile with a house on his back. Some people think he's a house pet. They try to get a house pet. Some people think he's a house pet and take him home in a sack.
I really kind of...
The tortoise belongs
I don't know.
in the
I don't know if I could do
desert,
this.
in warm dirt, the desert. The tortoise belongs in the desert where he's free to roam. The tortoise has his
The
own
wheel has
house,
decreed we
his
must
own
watch.
house, a shell house. The tortoise has his own house and begs you to leave him alone. Our next poem is about a very
No more
small
poems.
fish called the pupfish.
I say, Ladyfinger, it is important to understand that when people use the water from the desert, they sometimes take it away from desert animals who live there.
Yes, like the case of the pupfish.
Righto.
Desert pupfish swimming in the pond. Desert pupfish, why are you now gone? People used up all my water for their gardens, fun and kin. With little water in the desert, now I know not where to swim. Desert pupfish swimming in the pond. Desert pupfish, why are you now gone?
What is this? What is that?
Hello?
It's not a phone.
Hello, is this Blossom the Clown?
Riker?
Yes?
Hi,
Oh, no.
This is Tim the Song Salesman. How would you like to hear one of my songs?
We already heard one, I think.
Terribly sorry. I would love to hear one of your songs. But right now I need to go and
We need to not be so close in on this clown's face.
stretch my imagination. Perhaps you could wait to sing it when
What are
I
these
get
weird,
back?
disgusted expressions?
Sure, I'll wait. Wow, it's amazing what they can do with fiber optics.
The acting is really good.
That's it. Can't wait any longer. I've just got to play this song. But where's my guitar?
Someone just said this is fake. I don't know. This is real. That dude teleported.
We have to take care of our animal friends, 'cause they're doing the endangered species rag. When there used to be a lot, and now there is not. That's how they get the tag.
This is how you make me not want to save endangered species, I'm sorry to say.
And do what you can.
If I was an edgy little teenager and I was showed this in school, I'd be like, yeah, no. Fuck that shit.
Planet and your animal friends, 'cause they're doing the endangered species rag. The bighorn sheep are living high in the hills.
Obviously now I respect the animals. But, you know, when you're like 12.
Think that he'd look good on his wall, so he uses his gun.
I should cover this song.
Animal, it is not fair that he should die for his hide or his hair. But take care of the planet and your animal friends, 'cause they're doing the endangered species rag. Have you ever seen a desert tortoise out for a stroll by the side of the road? He moves so slow and he's easy to catch, and so you take him home.
I haven't done any of these
But
things.
Your backyard just can't give everything that he needs to live. Take care of the planet and your animal friends, 'cause they're doing the endangered species rag.
I get it.
The peregrine falcon, cougar, kangaroo, rat, well, they all share the very same fate. We've got
They
to
share the
take
same
care
fate.
of our planet, my friends, before it gets too late. What you can is what you must do. replace, recycle, reuse, and take care of the planet and your animal friends, because they're doing the endangered species right.
So I learned don't put a turtle in your backyard because they need things that are in the desert.
Doing the endangered species right.
I just adopted a desert tortoise like 2 days ago.
Let's see who Blossom the Clown has on her speed dial.
Damn. Yeah, I got a peregrine falcon. I got a desert tortoise.
I'm Tim the Song
I got a
Salesman.
coyote. You got all these things in my... Yeah.
Great. I'll be right there. Oh, we better leave Blossom the Clown a note. I think I'll leave her this one.
It's almost over, chat. Oh, a note. That's cute. I get it. They really just kind of fade out of existence, and into existence. No normal methods of transportation exist in this universe. Again, not a phone. That's just like a mini waffle iron. You can carry it in your pocket. Make waffles on the fly, on the go.
Beat it. Maybe they're understaffed at the office. Oh, well.
Whoa, that was real funny, Blossom. Ho, ho, ho. Hey, while you're at it, don't forget to tell them how dry it is out here where I live.
The desert is a place where there is little water. So, when it rains, every drop is important to all the plants and animals who live there. Listen.
Listen.
I hear the rain.
In Africa.
Let's use our imaginations and become those precious droplets of rain.
Oh, can we do more yoga?
Stand
Clown yoga?
and dance to the music of water.
Please. Please let me become a raindrop. Show me. Chat, we are moments away from the twerking scene. It's almost over, chat. Listen, I know it's easy to make fun of, but she's expressing herself. You know? You gotta give her some credit for just being who she is unabashedly and putting it on a tape, I guess. But, you know, I don't want to watch this. Many of you don't want to watch this, but someone out there is probably, like, looking for Blossom twerking shit, and, maybe they learned about not taking tortoises home. That's gotta count for something. There's some educational quality here. She's not a trauma clown. She's not a Jesus clown. She's not a schlock clown. She's just a water clown, a finger clown, an animal clown, a mime, part-time, a cringe clown. Oh, well, a little bit. But look at her. She's just being a cloud. Now she's a cloud and... You know, try to see the positives. Maybe you would one day when you get older. And, you know, you're on your future YouTube channel, and you're like, I want to dance like a clown and pretend to be water. I might do this, you know, chat. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. It's almost over, chat. Do this in VR chat with your Gray Leno avatar. Just interpretive dance with Gray Leno. Oh, by the way, I'm now the first Lenoverse streamer. I have it as a tag on my channel so people could find me more easily. I removed the English tag and replaced it with Lenoverse. I think Lenoverse is more useful.
Our time together is almost over.
Told you.
So before you go, think about all the fun stuff you did with me, Blossom the Clown, and all my friends. Kathy Safari, Tim the Song Salesman, Mary the Mime.
Why that one?
Share that fun with someone else.
When referring to the mime, why go back to that exact moment? That's not the moment you want to be remembered by.
Tim the Song Salesman, Mary the Mime. Whatever part you enjoy
That's so
doing,
insane.
share that
That's
fun
actually
with someone
insane.
else, or do it on your own. Keep in mind that your ideas are important and valuable. So use your ideas.
Wait, she's got a lavalier pack
your
on
own
her
adventures.
person.
Don't let things get you down, because any time's the right time to have some fun.
I love those like synths, the keyboards, whatever Yamaha presets. Well, chat, I can't say I'm upset that it's over. But I will remember this clown for the rest of my night. Less hand. Yeah, my brain cell is Picard. Wait, there's Picard worked on this? My brain cell is like blasting right now. Oh, 95. I thought it was like earlier. The Picard family worked on this. That's crazy. I thought that was a 92 production. So that was a couple years off, I feel. But chat, think of it this way. Whatever else we get on the wheel, it's not going to be clowns. Oh, wait, there's 2 more clowns on the wheel. Oh, shit. All right, I want How to Talk Minnesotan or Finnish Lord of the Rings, which does not have balls in it, by the way. That was kind of not really fully true. Please, no. Oh, God, it's Finnish Lord of the Rings. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right.
Sitä mä vaan, että kun minusta tuntuu, että minun pitää tehdä jotakin ennen loppua.
Okay, we're gonna have to skip through this a little bit because
pitää hoitaa homma.
I can't understand this. There's no subtitles, chat. Let me see if I can find this on YouTube. This is from 1993. By the way, this is only one part. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of this. And it looks like there's a playlist with a ton of them. So we're only gonna like kind of check out a little bit of this, apparently because this is the best part with Gollum. So they're on Mount Doom. Okay.
Kyllä Sam pitää vaatia.
I'm sorry, chat. I need one second. Jeff just posted maybe a better link. Which one is this? It's edited to be shorter. Okay, this actually might work better. Hobbit. The actual title is just Hobbit. Okay, yeah, this is way better, because now we get a full overview of this thing, and not just like, you know, one crusty Gollum ball scene. That actually looks like Sean Astin, holy shit. Why is the music so oppressive? Everyone's wet and the music is oppressive. Totally real wizard. Wow, that is a very different Boromir than we're used to. Holy shit. Gollum is amazing. I don't think this is framed correctly. The title is Hobbitit.
Joka ei tunne sormuksen tarinaa. Hyvä on. Mä kerron sen. Vielä kerran. No niin.
Hobbit 1.
Kuten te kaikki hyvin tiedätte, takoivat haltijat kauan sitten Eregionissa Sauron suuren mustan
I recognize the word Sauron.
Monta haltijasormusta. Taikasormusta, niin kuin menitte sanomaan. Niitä oli monenlaisia. Mutta Sauron takoi salaa vielä yhden sormuksen. Hallitsemaan näitä.
Peter Jackson definitely took inspiration from this.
Oli kammitsoitu sen voimaa ja olivat sen alamaisia. Mutta kun haltijat tämän kuulivat, he ottivat sormukset pois sormestaan. Ja näin syntyi suursota.
Are these like just mice noises or birds?
Sauronin välillä. Haltijat pakenivat Sauronin tieltä ja pelastivat 3 sormusta. Mutta loput sai Sauron valtaansa. Ja hän jakoi ne Keskimaan kansoille.
Okay. Someone said, I haven't watched Lord of the Rings, so I appreciate this experience. Keep in mind, this is what you will remember as Lord of the Rings for the rest of your life. This is part 1 of 9. Okay. So this isn't an edit of the whole thing. This is a massive, like, thing. And where we were at before Mount Doom was, I think, the part that was recommended because it had Gollum balls. I think someone just wanted me to see Gollum balls. I'm gonna skip around a bit.
Henkeään pidättäen hän tarttui siihen kiinni ja ui rantaan.
It's a very similar scene to the one in the Peter Jackson film. Oh god.
Mitä sinä löysit?
Annappa se minulle.
Miksi?
the wettest human beings on earth.
Tänään on minun syntymäpäiväni. Ja minä tahdon sen.
Ei kuulu minun. Sitä paitsi olen jo antanut sinulle lahjan.
Oh, this is amazing.
Kallimman, johon minulla oli varaa. Minä löysin tämän ja pidän sen.
Smeagol looks like he was in Motley Crue. Dramatic music for a dramatic scene.
Koskaan tiennyt, miten Deakolin kävi. Smeagol kätki ruumiin hyvin. Hän alkoi käyttää sormusta ilkeisiin ja vastenmielisiin tarkoitusperiin.
Man.
Hänelle kehittyi hyvin tarkat silmät ja
Oh,
korvat.
please show him. Please show the transformation into Gollum.
Ei ole mikään ihme, että hän joutui epäsuosioon ja lopulta hänen oma kansansa kirosi hänet ja ajoi hänet pois. Hänestä tuli klaukku.
The music now sounds like something from like Grim Fandango or something, like a 90s point and click. Oh god. Here we go, chat. Here we go. Yes. Yes, that's good. That's what I wanted. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Bilbo Reppuli ja Sormuksen yhteinen historia alkoi eräänä taistelun tiimellyksessä oli yhtä musta.
So now they're retelling The Hobbit.
Ja voitte vaan kuvitella, kuinka hitosti hän säikähti. Hän ei nähnyt mitään, hän ei kuullut mitään ja tunsi vain kylmän kivisen kamaran. Hän kohottautui hieman.
You get the idea. So Bilbo, he's there. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yes. Yes, good. Oh, the music is back. Bilbo is in the heart of the Misty Mountains, and he happens upon like a little underground lake, a little island in the middle of it. Oh man, Sting is a letter opener. The faces are perfect.
Kuka sinä olet?
Mikä se sitten on?
Minä olen Bilbo Reppuli.
The Bilbo voice is great too.
Minä jouduin eroin kääpiöistä ja Gandalfista, enkä tiedä missä olen, enkä välitäkään tiedä, kunhan vain pääsen pois.
Mikä sillä on kädessä?
Nekka. Tautukko kondoliinissa.
These are disgusting noises. It's a shame Finnish isn't a real language because it's beautiful. It's cool that Tolkien made up a whole language for his book, The Lord of the Hobbit. Hobbitit. Sorry, Hobbitit.
Tykäisikö se vaikka arvotuksia?
Lapsista tykkäiskö se Aaroni? Tykkäiskö mitä tykkäiskö?
Mikä ettei? Kysy sinä ensin.
I really don't want to see Gollum's legs in between. Bad.
Suurempi on korkeinta puuta, joskaan kasvaisi, koska...
Helppo. Sanotaan, että vuori.
Se arvaa oikein näppärästi, eikö arvaa kiva mitä?
Man, they are going in depth with the text.
Herra on oikein oivallinen kilpakumppani, jos se ryhtyy kilpasille, vai ryhtyykö se kilpasille? Katsos, me kysytään ensin, eiks niin juu, ja sitten kun se ei tiedä, niin sitten me syödään se. Sitten se kysyy, ja sitten jos me tiedetään, niin sitten me...
Imagine having to deliver all your lines like that.
Sitten vaikka saatetaan vaikka näyttää
Man, not knowing the language is just making this 10 times better.
30
Vinny, I was tabbed out while raiding in WoW. What the fuck is this? Oh, this is porn.
Toiset ylä- ja toiset alapuolella niriskuttavat ja nariskuttavat ja sitten nauttivat levosta.
Ystäväni, ei sinne ulos käyntiin voi noin vain mennä. Täytyy ensin hakea kaikkea tarpeellista, jotta sitten olisi turvallista kulkea siellä käytävässä. Vai mitä?
Pidä sitten kiirettä.
Joo, kiirettä pidetään.
20 minutes in, we're still in the opening exposition. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I want to just kind of skip around a little bit to key scenes in Lord of the Rings and see what it's like. Because this is such a long thing, it wouldn't make sense for me to just watch the whole thing, because it would be 8 hours or so. Maybe less than that, like 4.5 or something. Well, he solves the riddles. That's essentially what's happening there. Let's see, Mount Doom. It's on a channel, all of this is on a channel called Second Breakfast, if you want to watch the whole thing. Let's see what other parts there are. There's the Prancing Pony. There's the Hobbits. I mean, the Gollum stuff is definitely the funniest shit.
Konkari johti meitä varmana monien polkujen verkostossa. Hänen reittinsä oli täynnä.
I guess a lot of what they're doing to cut budget is to green screen and narrate their adventures.
Päiväkausia me vaelsimme erämaassa. Meidän leiripaikkamme olivat kylmiä, kosteita ja epämukavia.
Can we see the wraiths? Well, I can't because they're in a Flock of Seagulls video.
Ehkä me ehdimme sinne huomiseen puoleen päivään mennessä ja tapaamme Gandalfin. Mutta toivo ei ole suuren suuri. Ehkä hän ei kulje Briin kautta eikä tiedä suunnitelmistamme, vaikka kulkisikin.
Hang on, chat. Let's take a look at. I was hoping to see like the Boromir part, but there's just stuff like this. I don't know if they're doing Boromir. Got some songs straight out of the book. Very nice. Beautiful. Beautiful singing. Someone just said, is this the Finnish national anthem? No one said that. I just said that. I made that up. Again, maybe it's me using the wrong word, but it just sounds oppressive. there's a ring wraith for you. Is that a Frodo? Man, Frodo's a grown-ass man in this version. He should be. Yeah, but the hobbits age slower. So I'm good with Mr. Woods being... Wow, those are some visual effects.
Tässä meren ylittäisi sitten. Saatte mennä.
Man. It's like something out of a fucking... Out of the Jodorowsky's Dune that was never made. There's Lorien. I mean, they go through it seems maybe there's more that's missing, but they're going through most of the stuff. And again, massively green screened.
Mitä tekisin, jos suusormus joutuisi ulottuviin Mordoriin ja antaa viholliselle kaikki mahdollisuudet kaapata sormus itselleen kulutta?
Okay, Boromir wants the ring from Frodo. Excellent framing of a shot, by the way.
Etkö antaisi minun edes kokeilla suunnitelmaani? Lainaa sormus minulle.
Like, there you go. There's the death of Boromir. Sky is red. And they're just amidst, like, stones and, like, one tree. So, very different than what Peter Jackson did with the material. Just lay perfectly on that. You perfect. You hit your mark.
Merri ja Pippin joutuivat törkkien vangeiksi. Ja kun Boromir
And, yeah, I mean, this is the Mount Doom part, and again, if we see Gollum's ass, I'd like to apologize. This is what we were going to watch before.
Jos meillä olisi se, silloinhan me oltais mahtavia.
I see it. Chat, I see it. There's the frame. I can't show you any closer. I have to. I can't show you more. This guy is just chewing the scenery.
Kolmasti päivässä. Tuoretta fissua kolmasti päivässä. Tuoretta fissua suoraan mereen.
He doesn't shut up. It's like Paddy the Pelican all over again.
Isäntä voisi mennä pois. Isäntä voisi mennä kotiin ja antaa sormuksen Smöakolille. Smöakol pitäisi Smöakol. Sä tekisi hyvää.
Mustasta portista aina vaan lisää väkeä menee Mordoriin kohta kaikki kanssa.
This is what the Gollum movie is going to look like. It's just going to be this. Tons of monologuing and wet sliminess.
Tästä täytyy mennä. Isäntä tulee tuonne. Oikein hyvä.
And then, like, yeah, it's weird because it feels there's a lot missing here. They're not covering like pretty much anything to do with you know, the Horse Lords and Gondor. They're just showing the hobbits basically.
Talven jälkeen.
And then they're in heaven.
Ja lehdet ja tässä sitä olla. Samat 4 kun matkaan lähdettäessä.
You get the idea. Well, again, I would love to watch more of the. Actually, no, I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. I'm good. I've seen enough. You know how I know I've seen enough? Because this is me after watching it. This right here. All right, let's see. Do we spin the wheel one more time? One more time. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's do it. No. No, the Nanny Lynn stuff. Oh, God. I wish I didn't spin the wheel. Sphinx, which one did you recommend? I have 2 Nanny Lyns. I have Blob and Cookie Crunchers. Blob is the one? Bob the Blob. Okay, here we go. We're watching Bob the Blob.
There's another story coming.
So I've never seen this Nanny Lynn shit, but apparently people know about it. So it's more
and it's going to be called The Story of Bob the Blob.
More famous than I thought it would be.
Once upon a time, in a medical laboratory, there was a man named Dr. Sinti. Dr. Sinti was experimenting with antibiotics. At the end of a long work day, he turned off the light and left his lab, and his dish of antibiotic became a kind of a blob that started growing out of it. At first it looked like a worm. Then it changed its shape again, and it began to form legs, and then it turned back into something like a fish.
Okay.
She swam around a little bit.
Making this up?
And then it grew arms and a head, and it grew taller. It scratched its head, and eyes and a mouth and hair appeared.
It became a person.
It had little blue boots on, and when it saw it was in a dish, it climbed out and suddenly announced, "I'm Bob the Blob.
Oh, no.
I'm a new little boy. I'm going to look over here. No, I better not fall off this table. I'm going to go to the other side."
Is she just figuring this out?
He did fall off.
Watching and describing? I don't know.
But he was a strong little fellow, and he jumped up just in time to explore the electrical outlet he could reach. Ooh, this is exciting, but I don't think it's a good idea.
Oh, super intelligent.
Then he walked over to a cage, and he met a laboratory rat. He was very interested in her. He wanted to go in the cage.
It's all first take.
Friends. So he took a running start, but crashed into the cage instead of getting in. I'm going to have to try something different, thought Bob the Blob. Maybe if I pull on these bars, I can get it. Oh, yeah, that works. I'm going to go in and play with her. He saw the lady white rat was sucking some water out of her water dispenser. And then she said, "Look, I'm going to show off. I can walk around
some water.
And jump around in my exercise carousel." And I say,
exercise carousel.
By doing that. Aren't I wonderful? She jumped out, and Bob the Blob said, "Hey, I want to try that. That looks like a lot of fun. Can I do it?"
That tail just keeps moving.
Okay, said the lady white rat. "I'll watch you. It's your turn." So Bob the Blob squeezed into the cage and jumped into the exercise carousel. "You watch. I'll bet I can do it even better than you," he said. And he carefully started walking around the cage to make it go around.
Yep.
"See? I can do it just fine. I'll bet I can do it even faster than you."
Bob the Blob does not stop
tried to go
speaking.
Faster and faster and faster as his legs went so fast they began to dissolve, and soon poor Bob the Blob was just a pile of powder.
Oh, no.
The lady white rat decided to take a little taste.
No.
This tastes pretty good, she thought. And she licked it until it was almost all gone.
That's crazy. Why would you do that?
She suddenly started to feel a little strange, and she began to turn the colors that Bob the Blob was. Oh, I think I have a headache, she thought. She twisted her head back and forth and felt herself changing, and she changed into something that looked more like a frog than a mouse.
Why?
But it was a hungry frog, and it leapt over to get every last speck of the Bob the Blob powder.
This is like weirdly disturbing.
After the last little speck was eaten, it got sleepy, and the frog snored and snored and rested. until suddenly it changed
it's a
again and
lizard.
became something like a lizard or an iguana. The next morning when Dr. Cinti came back, he said, "Oh my goodness, what happened to you?" The lizard tried to explain to Dr. Cinti about having been a white rat but eaten Bob the Blob. Dr. Cinti didn't understand.
Just keep it in. Don't do a
So
second
the lizard
take.
decided to show Dr. Cinti that she was still the white rat, and she went back into her exercise carousel to show that she was the same animal.
Maybe it is called
that
an
used to
exercise
climb
carousel.
around
I don't know. That was hamster wheel. But,
Dr.
you know,
Cinti
that's
thought,
like kind of...
maybe I can do a new
weird.
experiment with this creature. At least try to change it back into a lady white rat again. So he took the lizard and took it back to his laboratory table. He put her down.
I don't know
and
where this
decided
is
maybe
going.
If he injected
I
a little
don't know
more
where
of
this
his
is going.
antibiotic in the lizard, it would turn back into a white rat. But instead, the lizard fell to the ground and began to become even bigger than it had been before. With all that new antibiotic in it,
is it going to become a kaiju?
it was getting huger and huger. In fact, so large that it suddenly realized it better jump out the window before it became bigger than the whole building. Out of the window into the countryside it went, still growing, and then changing again.
Oh my God.
It turned into a giant pussycat. It landed on a house and crushed it. It didn't know what it was doing. It was just becoming bigger.
I wonder
and bigger.
if there's a morality play at work
Jumped
here.
around, playing by itself, just the way a cat will do. But it was much bigger than any ordinary cat. It went walking along, making huge pounding
I'm going to try to
sounds
learn
on the
something from
floor
this
of the
chat. I'll let
forest.
you know what I learn at the end.
Soon it was so big that it was as big as a mountain. And when it meowed, it roared so loud it sounded like thunder. It grew so huge that it was prancing around the northern hemisphere of the world and causing all kinds of terrible weather phenomena.
Antibiotics bad?
Dr. Cinti back in the laboratory decided he had to do something to stop this huge cat from ruining the world. He put some antibiotic
Come
in the
on!
needle and put it into
You
a
can't
little
just
rock
say that!
to send up to try to catch the giant cat and change it back to a normal-sized
Antibiotics. Those are just
Off
biotics.
the rocket went up into the top of the world. He had aimed it carefully enough so that it went right smack into the cat's bum.
What?
And the cat began to shrink down. It was still shrinking down. Dr. Cinti saw the cat, now back to a normal size.
I'm going to need some antipsychotics after watching
Come
this.
Sit on my lap while I think about how to bring you back to being a lady white rat. Maybe if we go back to the laboratory, I can inject you with something that will help. Or maybe you just have to wait, and then you'll become back to your normal self.
Become back to your normal
While
self.
the cat was walking along, it changed again and became a little raccoon.
Okay.
When they went back to the lab, the little raccoon carefully walked over to it, what used to be its cage, and waited to turn back to a lady white rat. Dr. Cinti thought,
why say it like
I wonder
that?
how this all happened. So he stirred his antibiotic one more time and decided to wait and watch. Then it began that odd process of turning into many different things.
And like he's
Dr.
just
Cinti
talking the
called
whole
up
time
his
again.
wife, Billy, and told her what was happening.
Oh, he told her what was happening,
I
his
created
wife.
a blob, and it's turning into something strange. It looks like a fish or a worm or a blob, and it keeps changing.
Stop doing this.
And now it's becoming something that's looking like a human being, a very tiny human being. Billy was excited to hear this, and Dr. Cinti said, I think it's becoming a little boy.
Oh,
a very
come on.
small boy. And it stepped out of the dish and kicked it away and introduced itself. I'm Bob the Blob, it said. Dr. Cinti said, hello. You are something amazing.
Hello.
I'm going to take you home to my boys. They're named Dylan and Jake. Will you come home with me and be their pet?
Just grab it.
Bob the Blob thought, that sounds like a good idea. They might
Yeah,
be
this
more
is
fun
going to
than
go
the Lady
well.
White Rat.
The previous one only tried to destroy the
Dr.
planet.
Cinti brought Bob the Blob home to his boys who
Gormless
were waiting
children.
on the couch for their dad. See what I brought you, he said. His name's Bob the Blob. He can be your little friend. The boys were excited to have a new friend. Oh, you're so cute. Will you come and have a bath with us? Mom's going to tell us to bathe any minute. Mama Billy
Slides into frame.
Time for your bath, boys. Go upstairs. I'll pour the water.
Anyway, here's a little humanoid.
So the boys
It's
took
your
Bob the
new
Blob
pet.
upstairs to take a bath.
No.
Jump in, they said, and he did. But he began to dissolve.
Oh no, I see where this is going.
Just in time
No.
reached for parts of him, and all they could save were his little blue boots.
Oh my God.
Oh, they were not happy. Dad, look what happened to the blob. The blob dissolved. And Dad said, "Oh, don't worry, boys.
Wait.
The blob dissolved." Blue boots. Oh, they were not happy.
Blob,
Dad, look what happened to the blob. The blob.
Oh man. Oh, okay.
The blob dissolved. And Dad said, "Oh, don't worry, boys. Maybe tomorrow I
This
can
doctor's
mix up a
face
new
is
blob
making me
for you."
laugh on its
I
own.
guess he wasn't waterproof, was he? Meanwhile,
killed a
back
sentient
in the
creature.
laboratory, the little raccoon was waiting to turn back into the
It had a
little white
name.
rat. It was very impatient. It paced back and forth in the floor of the cage. It was too little to ride the exercise carousel. But finally it did turn back into the Lady White Rat. And she was finally happy again.
The Lady White Rat.
When morning came, Dr. Cinti thought, now I'm going to mix a new Bob the Blob.
Stop that. Stop that.
Wonder
You're
how
playing
long
God.
it'll take to pop out this time. But it was an instant pop. Bob said, "See, I'm really getting good and practiced. I can come out instantly now." Dr. Cinti
The previous
said,
one is dead,
this
though.
time when I take you home, you have to be careful not to get in any water because it made you dissolve, and that made my boys disappointed. Okay,
Oh, that's
said
all
Bob
that
the
happened?
Blob.
Disappointment?
I'll try to remember.
That arm.
Dr. Cinti
Yo,
took Bob
the
home.
arm. Hang on a minute. Look at the arm.
Try to remember. Now,
It
Dr.
reaches
Cinti said,
around and then it
this
like.
time when I take
Whoa.
you home, you have to be careful not to get in any water.
It's like a
because it
360
made you
arm.
Dissolve, and that made my boys disappointed. Okay, said Bob the Blob.
Watch. Here. Okay, so there it goes,
try
and
to
then behind the back, and then. Oh man.
Dr. Cinti took Bob home to give him to
This
his
is
boys
so
to play
stupid.
with. The boys had built a Lego house to keep Bob safe in, away from the bathtub. Here he is, said Dr. Cinti.
Copyright Lego.
Boys were so happy to have their
1997.
little friend back again. Now you stay away from the bathtub, they said, and don't get in any other water. Just keep yourself safe in the plastic house, please. So Bob jumped off their laps and went to explore his new house. The boys were happy that he went there, so they could go off to bed. When Bob the Blob came into his plastic house, he suddenly realized there was nothing inside. Well, what am I supposed to do in here?
What were you
he thought.
expecting?
But the boys were asleep and they didn't tell him anything. So Bob the Blob began to explore. He bounced off the walls. And then he realized his little blue boots were kind of sticky. So he thought he'd try to do some kind of exercise with them and climb up the walls with his sticky boots. This might be like riding an exercise carousel, he thought. So he climbed up one wall and across the ceiling
I'm just confused.
and down the other wall. But that really wasn't very exciting, and he wondered, what can I do next?
Virtual insanity.
I'm
Yeah.
getting bored in here. So he decided to go on an
And explore the
exploration.
bathtub.
I'll walk about the house.
Oh no,
Crept
Bob, you're
into the
gonna die.
kitchen.
Don't do it,
Oh,
Bob.
this is an interesting place, he thought. I wonder what I can explore in here. Those drain holes look interesting.
They're not interesting,
But
Bob.
before he tried looking down the drains, he saw something over on the side of the sink. Wonder what that thing is, he thought. So he went over to explore. It was Dylan's Indiglo watch. Bob put it on and
Indiglo
lit it up.
watch.
Thought, oh, that'll be a good help when I go down this drain to explore.
That's crazy that you're
So
gonna do
went
that, Bob.
down the drain. Bye-bye, he
Bob,
said
that's
to no
crazy.
one in particular. I'm going to see what I can find down here. So down into the pipes under the sink he went. And
How are these animations so good?
Further and deeper under the ground, until he saw a strange creature following him.
I don't like it.
And he ran as fast as he could to get
It's a hot
away
dog.
from the big, strange creature. What was that thing, he thought. I better go faster and faster to get away from it. It looked like it might be dangerous. And he kept his indiglo watch lit up to find his way down a long pipe. And he stopped to look, but there was the creature following him. Bob was frozen in fright. But then the creature turned around and said, "Hi, I'm Racha la Cucaracha. I'm not going to hurt you, am I? Are you food?" Bob explained, "No, I'm not food." And Racha said, "Well, I'm only interested in food, so I won't bother you. What are you doing down here? This is my place." And little Bob said, "Well, I'm just exploring. See, I'm bored in the little plastic house." And Racha la Cucaracha said, "Well, do you know where any food is?" And Bob said, "Maybe up in the kitchen where I came from." "Oh, you want to follow me?" said Bob. "Oh, yes, said Racha la Cucaracha."
Don't say
So
the name
Bob
again.
held onto her
Please
with
stop
his
saying the name.
and pulled her toward the sink where he had come from. He thought maybe they could find some food up there for Racha la Cucaracha. Bob came out first.
Stop.
And climbed out of the sink. And then he turned around to call for his new friend. Come up, just climb up the pipes," he said. "Just come up. Hurry up.
Immediately.
I think people are waking up. We'll have to find the food before they catch us, and then we can hide." So Racha came up. She wanted to look for food. And Dylan said, "Uh-oh, I hear somebody coming. Quick, we've got to hide."
Okay.
But
This is so
before
fucking
they
weird,
could
chat.
hide,
This is so weird.
someone came in the kitchen. It was Mother Billy. And when she saw the huge
How is it this big?
cockroach,
How did it
she
get
was
through the drain?
frightened and disgusted. "Bob, why did you bring this dirty creature into my clean kitchen? This isn't what I want at all. Go away," she said to the cockroach. But Bob and the cockroach decided to run away and hide. "I
That
hope
is a
they went back down the
weird
drain," said
animation.
Billy. But as you know, they didn't.
It's
They
like
had
uncanny.
run farther and farther away from the sink, as far away as they could go. In fact, Bob had taken Racha to hide in his little plastic house.
Oh, well, now
He
they
thought
have
he'd stay
each
there
other.
until the boys woke up. "You can stay here with me," he told Racha. And Racha said, "Okay, but I want some food. Where's some food?" When the boys woke up, they saw what was in the little plastic
Look at it
house.
moving.
And Dylan said, "Hey, Bob, you're wearing my Indiglo watch. That's mine." And Bob said, "Well, I'm finished with it now. You can have it back." So Dylan took it.
I
"You
hate
want
this
some
bug so
food?"
much.
And then Jake said, "Well, I'll give you some food if you climb into my little insect keeper." He put in a plastic box.
Things
for
just
Racha to
change
climb
sizes as the story needs.
"Okay, now you promised some food. I want some too," said Dylan. Little Bob. And Dylan told him, "Okay, come on out and I'll see if I can find some food for you and for Racha." So Dylan reached his arm into the plastic house, and Bob stood on his hand while Dylan carefully took him out of the house.
I'm so lost.
It
Bob
was time
Dylan?
for Dylan and
Really,
Jake
Bob
to get ready
Dylan?
for school. But before Dylan left Bob to get into more trouble, he had an idea. "I think I can keep you safe in here."
Yeah, the
he
narrator didn't
thought.
even know what the hell was going on.
"Keep you in this big container." He brought out a plastic container that his mother used for salad, and he put a blue plastic cup in the middle. Then he went to fetch
And
a
put piss.
pitcher of lemonade
Pitcher
and
of
poured
piss.
it in the plastic container. "Now, Bob, I want you to stay safe in this cup. Don't try to reach out or you'll dissolve. I have to go to school now."
That is also
"I
crazy.
thought I was going to get some food," said Bob.
That's crazy.
"I don't like being in here all alone. Where's Racha?" Well, Racha was still in the plastic insect container that Jake thought, "Where can I
The
hide
Bob
this?"
the Blob situation
Decided
is
to put it under
crazy.
the couch
Shock
cushion
thumbnail.
While he was at school. Maybe it would be safe there, but alas, Mama Billy came in to take a rest from housework, and she sat right on Racha's container.
Oh, no.
Then she went off to finish her work.
She didn't notice?
Racha was crushed under the pillow.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Dylan was getting very tired of being alone in the blue plastic cup, so he tried to step out. But he stuck his foot in the lemonade,
Bob.
and
That's not Dylan.
it dissolved again. He tried the other foot, and it dissolved too. Poor little Bob. Now he was so short he couldn't even hold himself up in the blue cup, and he sank down into the bottom of it. When Dylan came back from school, he said, "Bob, where are you?" And when he brought him out, poor Bob, he had no more feet, just little stumps
You
of his boots.
You cannot be fucking
When
serious.
Jake came home, he found Racha had been crushed, and he was sad too. Oh dear. Poor little Bob could barely walk. And Dylan said, "You better stay in the plastic house and stay safe."
Evil kids.
Jake threw in the crushed Racha too to hide it from his mother. And his mother came and sat down and said,
That's a different
boys,
mom.
Come in here. I want to talk
That's
to
a different person.
you. You both have something important to learn about pets. Now, your dad was very nice to bring you Bob the Blob home, but to take care of him, you have to keep him away from water, and I don't want you ever to bring a cockroach
this is
again.
the second
Bob
mom.
did it, said the boys. Well, you have to tell Bob to keep away cockroaches. They're very dirty creatures, and we can't have them in our clean house. They carry diseases. The boys weren't happy to hear that, but they promised not to play with cockroaches anymore.
Oh, okay. That solves
and
that
Mama
problem.
was satisfied. Off they went. But little Bob was
Missing his feet,
just pacing
by the way.
around in his plastic house, being bored again. What am I supposed to do now, he thought. I don't even have Racha to play with. Jake had thrown in the crushed Racha,
Oh, my
who was
God.
dead. And Bob thought, they never even gave me anything to eat. So he tried tasting a little bit of Racha.
The fuck do you mean? What the fuck do
Ate
you
it
mean?
almost all up. Then he realized he'd been eating his friend and he began to cry. He was a sad little Bob the Blob.
This is fucked
He
up.
cried himself to sleep.
And died.
But then while he was sleeping, something amazing happened. Racha the cucaracha's wings began to grow out of Bob the
It had
Blob.
wings?
He was such an unstable little creature. And when Bob woke up, he realized he had something new flopping on his back. It was Racha's wings.
That's insane.
Oh, this isn't too bad, he
That-
thought.
that-
and he
this is a
sat up
fever
and
dream.
started practicing flying. This is kind of fun, he thought. Now I'm just like a butterfly. And he flew out of the plastic house just as Mama Billy was bringing in a beautiful vase of flowers to decorate her living room. She didn't see Bob flying around.
I'm fucking
as she went
speechless.
to do more housework. Bob said, "Oh, this is fun. Look at those beautiful flowers. I'm going to go up and sniff them. They look so pretty. I wonder where they come from." So he looked into the vase, but accidentally dipped his head in the water. Uh-oh.
You know what?
I
Good.
think I'm losing my head, he thought. And he had. The whole top half of his head had been dissolved.
Good. Okay.
Oh, I'm not staying here very well, he thought. When Dylan came home from school that day, he said, "Come on outside and play, Bob. I see you've grown wings. How wonderful." Dylan took Bob out to the park, where Srebrenica was sitting and knitting.
Who?
Little Bob said, "Oh, who are you? Can I play with you?"
Srebrenica?
And he stopped, and accidentally he got poked with one of Srebrenica's knitting needles, and he began dripping
that's not a
antibiotic
name.
until he fell into a pond. "Oh dear, he's dissolved again," thought Dylan. "Oh no," thought Jake. "This is
She's
terrible.
from another
We've gotta
story?
Tell Dad to do
Oh.
something about this."
Just make another
So
Bob.
later at the dinner table, Dylan suggested to his father, and Jake agreed, "Dad, you've got to try to put something in the Bob the Blob mixture so that he's waterproof." Dad thought about it and thought about it, and he decided maybe he could put some reptile DNA into the mixture.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe then the next Bob the Blob would be waterproof.
Just put the reptile
That
DNA in
sounds
there.
like a good idea, said
Yeah.
Jake. "Will you try it tomorrow?" asked Dylan. "Okay," Billy said. "I hope it works." "Yeah, 'cause we like playing with Bob the Blob.
Just put it in there.
But he dissolves so easily." So the next day, when Dr. Sinti went to his laboratory, he mixed some DNA from lizards
From lizards.
into the antibiotic mixture. I hope this works, he said. And he waited for Bob to pop out, and this time Bob popped out with a lizard tail.
I hate it.
Is this going to make me waterproof? I hope so, said Dr. Cinti. I'm going to take you home and we'll try a test to see if
It's almost
you
over,
become
Chet. Don't worry.
Oh, I hope it's a good test, said Bob the Blob. I don't want to dissolve again. Dr. Cinti said, well, I'll just create you over and over until I get it right.
No, don't do that.
So he
just
took
let
the
it
new
be dead.
lizard-tailed Bob the Blob home.
How
to
does
the
it
boys.
remember?
When he came in, he said, look what I've got for you now. Bob the Blob has a tail. Oh, that's interesting, said
This is a
Jake.
horror story. This is horror.
The boys looked at their new pet, and Bob the Blob tried to stay right between them and stay safe. Jake said, well, we have to try the test right away. And Dylan said, Mom, please fill the sink with water, and we're going to test the new Bob the Blob and see if he's waterproof. I think he looks cute with a tail, don't you? And Jake said, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mama Billy went into the kitchen and began to fill the sink with water.
Slowly reach for it.
Experiment.
Yeah.
Just like some of the ones Dr. Cinti did in his laboratory. Okay, boys, the sink's full. You can bring in the lizard Bob
Hi,
now.
Lisa.
So the boys came in to watch Bob in his test. I don't know that I want to try this, said little Bob the Blob. Oh, you're a scaredy cat, said Dylan. I guess you're going to have to push him in, said Jake. You think you can do that?
Nightmare children.
Oh, don't. I'm scared, said Bob. But Dylan said, we got to try it. And he pushed little Bob into the water.
Bob did not ask to exist.
Oh, no, said Jake. Look, he's dissolved again.
Why would
What are we
lizard
gonna
DNA solve this
do?
problem?
Poor Dad, he can't seem to make it right.
Oh.
But then Lizard Bob popped out and said,
Bob, lizard
see,
blob.
it worked. But because the boys had called him a fraidy cat, he turned into a cat.
That does not make any
Said,
sense.
look, now I'm Bob
Even
Cat.
in the lore of the story.
And I still feel scared. I don't want to go near that water. So he trotted off the sink and scrambled to the living room through the dining room.
It doesn't make any sense.
The boys said, well, we like you as a cat. The bobcat stood up and tried to tell the boys never put
They just
me near
wanted to
water
do a
again. I really
bobcat
didn't like
pun.
it. Meow, 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 meow. And the boys said, oh, you don't have to be afraid. We like you as a cat. We always wanted a pet.
Did she sneeze?
You can come out and play with us. So the new bobcat came out to play. But even outside, you'd be afraid. We like you as a cat. We always wanted a pet.
The one time they edit is because she sneezes.
You can come out and play with us. So the new bobcat came out to play. But even outside, he felt scared. He thought he heard a mouse, or maybe it was a bird squeaking. And he said, oh dear, I'm scared. And he jumped up into the tree. And the boy said, you don't have to be scared, Bob. We're going to take good care of you. Come on back to the house and be our pet. Mom and Dad will feed you cat food, and you'll be happy. And you can even sleep with us, maybe, said Dylan. So the scared bobcat jumped down onto
These
Dylan's
children look
shoulders
different every
as they went
time
back
they're shown.
inside. At dinner that evening, Dylan asked, please, can we keep Bob Cat now that he's not a blob anymore? Yeah, we want him to be our regular pet and live with us forever.
It's not going to be
said
regular. You call him a bird, it'll be a
Mama
bird.
said, that sounds like a good idea if we can just keep him being a cat. Dylan said, I want to sleep with him tonight in my bed. Will you let me? And Mom and Dad said, okay, as long as you let Jake do it the next night. Yeah, I want to turn the next
You
night,
don't know what
said
kind of
Jake.
diseases this thing has.
Thank you for letting us have a pet. We really like Bob the Blob.
This is not a normal pet.
Bob Cat. He's so cute and fuzzy. So that night, Dylan slept with the new pet, Bob Cat, and had a nice, soft evening of rest.
Like using
And
the cat as a
next night,
pillow?
It was Jake's turn.
That seems like a
Jake really
bad
liked
idea.
having Bobcat sleep with him, too. And he dreamed of Bobcat and Bob the Blob. And as he dreamed,
Even the tape is dying.
Cat turned to Bob the Blob a little bit because he was still very unstable. But finally he decided to stay a cat. And that was the end, because they stayed that way forever after. The boys really loved their pet Bob. I hope you like these stories from Nanny Lynn Videos.
Jesus.
Bye-bye.
I am actually fucking stunned at what we just witnessed. There's a post Bob the Blob world and a pre Bob the Blob world, and we are in the post one. The world forever changed as far as I'm concerned. My brain cell is fizzling. I don't know. Was this written by a toddler? Like I think the major plot points were written by a toddler. Someone animated it, added a couple extras, and then she just watched it once, wrote some notes, and made a story and delivered it in one take, and then sneezed. There's more, by the way. There are more Nanny Lynn videos. I have another one, but I am good on this stuff for now. So that's Wheel of the Weird. If you know of a video that would be good for Wheel of the Weird, 10 to 30 minutes maximum, or if you know something that's longer than that, that is worth being on this wheel, I would definitely accept an edit. You know, it'll be watched first, of course, not by myself, but it's something that, you know, if you upload it to YouTube and you send it my way, I know that's, you know, not everyone's going to want to do something like that, and I can't blame you. But if you already know of something that would be good for the Wheel of the Weird segment, vinesauce.email. And yeah, someone said it's highly recommended you watch Don't Hug Me. It's on the wheel. We'll do this again. Maybe it won't be 9 months or 7 months from now. And yeah, I definitely won't show you the E.T. dumpy again. What did I learn? I learned not to dissolve your blob. Some context info. They had a live showing in Brooklyn last year for Nanny Lynn. You know what? I need to learn more about Nanny Lynn, and I'll report back when I get more information. But for now, we need to do something else.